Here are 5 of the top winter fragrances every man needs in 2025, guys. So I was just going through my collection, and after putting everything together, and finally it's the month of December, and it's finally gotten cold out here. I finally got a winter lineup of fragrances for you guys to get your hands on. All right, we'll have a nice mix of affordable, beast mode, and confident pulling as far as that is concerned. So stay tuned. We'll get right into it. Number one, all right, number one and first and foremost fragrance on the list is one of my most recent additions, but even in having it in this brief period of time that I've had it, it has already pulled me great compliments. And it's from a trusted Middle Eastern brand out of the market. Definitely one you guys should look at getting your hands on. This first fragrance we're going to be talking about right here is Afnan's 9 p.m. Elixir. So in recent videos, I've talked about what Elixir fragrances offer, and then also just the Middle Eastern brands as far as that's concerned. These richer, deeper, more mature fragrances are really starting to make their name in the market, and 9 p.m. Elixir really hits all those bases, right? This is going to be your night out king fragrance. It's going to be your party scent, and it's also going to be really great for that cold weather sweetness that you would like. You're going to get main notes of vanilla, cinnamon. You're also going to get amber, tonka, and patchouli as far as this one. Nice, thick, sweet, and really spicy, warm fragrance. Through the cold air, it projects really well, and it's definitely got really beast mode lasting power as far as that's concerned. So great winter staple for you to get your hands on, and it's less than $50, so you're not gonna have to spend an arm and a leg. Great selection for you. Our second fragrance we're gonna stick with Middle Easterns. We're gonna change brands though, and we're gonna visit the brand on the top. This is also another recent addition, and all these fragrances I have first impressions videos of. This next one though, really to me is a richer, more mature version of the original. And this fragrance we're gonna be talking about right here is called Lattafa, Khamrah, and this is Dukin, all right? So Lattafa, Khamrah, Dukin is really that desert is really a nice, warm, gourmand fragrance for that. And it's gonna be your date night sweet fragrance. You get main notes of cinnamon, you're gonna get vanilla, praline, dates, amber, and nutmeg. So that typical Khamrah DNA that we all know and love. The diffs this one, they grew this one up, made it a little bit darker, a little richer, right? And a little bit more boozy cinnamon as opposed to the more vibrant, a little bit more synthetic with the original Khamrah. And they don't have that coffee, like Qahwa would have. This one to me has been my favorite out of the line. It's got the nice blend of that Khamrah DNA, which I do like, but they matured it, they grew it up. They took some of the synthetic nature out of it, and they made this one with a little bit more depth and richness. So I really love this fragrance. Great selection. Number 3 is gonna be a date night signature from a brand DNA that I really love a whole lot. This one's gonna be a mixture of fresh and spicy, so a nice hybrid fragrance. And we're gonna be visiting the brand of Rasasi. I recently also brought you guys a full breakdown of the whole Rasasi line, so make sure you check that video out. But for this particular season, when we're thinking about winter staples, we're gonna go with this one here. We're gonna also stick with Elixir fragrances, and we're gonna go with Rasasi, Hawas, Elixir. All right? Le Male Elixir is one of the more popular designer fragrances out of the market, even an improvement from the original Le Male and even the Le Male Parfum, which is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. Okay, you're gonna get that nice amber woods, you're gonna get cardamom, you're gonna get tonka bean, you're gonna get that oriental spiciness, right? They don't have the honey note in this one, but still all the same things that you would get from that really sexy Le Male Elixir DNA you're getting with this one, and at a fraction of the price. It's gonna have a little bit of a fresh opening, then it's gonna really dry down to a nice spicy base, really versatile. Wear this as sort of a daily driver, so you can get away with this, especially when we're thinking about cold weather, winter staples. This one has a bit of that freshness to it, where you can wear it as your daily driver if you want a little bit more sweetness to your fragrance. It's easy to wear to work, definitely your date nights, and it got a good enough projection that you can wear it out for a night out clubbing too. Really good performance, really nice scent projection, really nice scent quality, and you really are gonna pull massive compliments with this fragrance. This next fragrance is we're gonna get into that designer realm, and we're gonna go with the designer staple. And this one is gonna be for those of us who are in relationships, right? You really want that emotional signature type fragrance. You're gonna go with this one here, one of the more tried, tested, blind buy fragrances out in the market. We're gonna go with this one here from the brand Emporio Armani, and this one is Emporio Armani Stronger With You Intensely. Okay, so Stronger With You Intensely takes that original nutty Stronger With You DNA, and it kind of add a little bit more richness with this one. So the name of the game with this particular list is cold weather, darkness, rich, high level luxury, right? But affordable luxury. Main notes that we're gonna be getting with this one, we're gonna keep that chestnut, we're gonna get vanilla, amber, we're gonna get some peppers in here, and then we're also gonna get that tonka bean, okay? So you see a common trend with a lot of these winter fragrances. They're getting into the spices, they're getting into the sweetness. You're gonna get amber, you're gonna get vanilla, you're gonna get tonka bean, and a lot of these winter fragrances, and that's by design. Those are some of the most popular fragrance notes when you think about sweeter date night winter fragrances. When you think about sweeter cold weather fragrances, you want things that'll pierce through the weather, really be able to have a head turning appeal, but won't be overly offensive, right? This isn't really the time when we're thinking about initial, right, fragrances, where we're trying to get overly dramatic. You get into that as you start to get your staples done and accounted for. When we think about initial winter fragrances, we want something sweet, we want something a little bit more gourmand, a little bit more dessert-like, right? But there are different characteristics with each of these fragrances, right? One's a little bit more, some are a little bit more spicy than others, some are a little bit more dessert and gourmand than others. Others are gonna remind you of a little bit more of a boozy richness, and then some of these are gonna have notes like cherry, almond, leather. In this particular case, with Stronger With You intensity, you're gonna get chestnut in here. That's gonna give it a nutty accord, but this one is really warm, sweet, addictive. It's gonna smell really intimate, so think of a close encounter with your special someone. It's masculine, but it's also soft around the edges. So sometimes it's not about, sticking your chest up. Sometimes you have to be able to show your intimate side as well. And this is the fragrance that really kind of is embodying. It's like a nice warm hug whenever a woman smells this on you. Really love it, really like it. Especially, I get to wear a lot of these fragrances in the cold weather with it changing. I live in a warm weather city, so I don't need to pull for these, but whenever I get the chance to, definitely these are in my rotation. Last fragrance for the day is one I'm always pulling whenever it's cold weather. It's probably one of my biggest sleepers in the collection. One I'm always recommending, but it's still not really getting love in the community like I feel like it could. And this fragrance is from a car brand, actually. It's from the brand Mercedes-Benz. In this particular one, I really love this one right here. This is Mercedes-Benz Club Black. So Mercedes-Benz Club Black is gonna be known, in my opinion, and for many others who have it, for its elegant vanilla and this cozy sophistication. So it's a really nice simplistic fragrance. Think more introverted, right, as far as the personality of this one, right, but a really nice sillage from the opening. You can tell this one is really intoxicating as well. Think of, if I had to put my nose on it, if I had to kind of describe it, there's a niche fragrance called Killian's Intoxicated. That intoxicated DNA is a bit much. Take that and tone it down to like 1/10, like the first degree, where it makes it really rich, and it's like it just reels you in. It's a curiosity that comes with this fragrance that I really love, right? My brother put me onto this one. Main notes you're gonna get in this, you're gonna get vanilla, you're gonna get benzoin, you're gonna get some smoky woods. All right, this one is really smooth, it's really resonant with a little bit of vanillic depth. Okay, this one isn't childish, it's actually grown up, but in the best way. It's not overly mature, it's not overly in your face. There really is a simplicity but a luxurious nature to this fragrance. I'm always finding myself, and again, for the price, you're getting it for under $40. It smells like a quiet confidence, and it's criminally underrated for the price. This wouldn't surprise me if it went for well over $150 to $200, but the fact of the matter is you can get this for $30 to $45. So a really, really nice steal of a fragrance for the cold weather months. Warm, inviting, and highly compliment pulling friendly, all right? Recap it, guys. You want that 9 p.m. DNA done a little bit higher class, high luxury. Reminds me of the Armani Elixir. Absolutely, you get this one right here. This one is called 9 p.m. Elixir. You want that Khamrah DNA made a little bit more grown up and rich. You're gonna go with this one here, Khamrah Dukin. You want that Le Male Elixir DNA. Boom, you're gonna go with this one here, Hawas Elixir. You want that cozy, intimate vibe from Stronger With You. You're gonna go with this one here, Stronger With You Intensely. If you want a nice, really sexy and mature steal of a fragrance, you're gonna go with this one here, Mercedes-Benz Club Black. There you have it, guys. Those are 5 of the top winter fragrances every man needs to get his hands on in 2025. Really great lineup here, really affordable lineup. If you get all 5 of these fragrances, probably you're spending just under $200 for all of them. Can't beat that for getting a full lineup of fragrances. Really affordable, get them on a discounter. See which one matches your vibe the most after this video. Let me know which one you're getting down below in the comments, or let me know which one you're looking at getting, all right? Thank you guys for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, make sure you hit the subscribe and the follow button so you get notified anytime I drop any brightness content. You can also follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, tap in with me there. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good day. Much love.